YouTube, and here's another video here in the channel, and in this one I'll be showing you building tips around a certain topic which I find of importance, which is driving safety, because something that not many may be fully aware of is that I'm trying to get my driver's license. So here are 10 building tips that can make your roads in Minecraft a little bit more realistic. As you can see, there are several signs using banners, blocks, roadways, road markings that are being shown in this world, and here are 10 of them, and I'm going to just show you a small clip of what can go wrong when these are not being followed. Alright, here we are in the city and we're going to take our final driving test. Here we got the 3 cars and you'll be taking the red one, okay? So enter the driving seat. Okay, now turn left out of the driving spot. Okay, now on this intersection you will turn right into the nearest lane. Turn right. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? Alright, as shown in that little clip, not knowing what you're doing can lead to serious consequences. More specifically, you might end up activating some sort of explosive, and you end up blowing an entire hole into the ground, which is highly unlikely, but I still made a ton of mistakes, like crossing the medium and not knowing where I am. So here are 10 signs that add a little bit more realism while you're making roads in Minecraft. The first one, we've got a stop sign, which the most obvious thing is that when you see a stop sign, you stop, and that can be shown by this white line that's telling you where to stop before you reach like the sidewalk, which while we don't have sidewalk, we still have like the shoulder of the road. And the stop sign, I just use a piece of red concrete and the metal pull a iron bar, which is pretty much what I usually do, and that's what I did for BHS Minecraft, but I added a little bit of an extra detail. I used a sign from a crimson wood that was from the Nether update, and I used white dye to get the details for the stop sign, so you'll be able to know what the sign is. However, this is a little bit more interesting, since this could try to be representing 2 things, either a yield sign or a no entry sign, or do not enter sign. This is mostly due to the fact that banners cannot get the yield sign as a triangle, and when you make it a square, it looks very similar to a do not enter sign, which for me, honestly, I would just have stop signs, which while this could be me not understanding the importance of having a yield sign, but yeah, again, they do similar functions where you literally have to stop at them. Otherwise, that could be. And this one is a rural road, which is a road that's basically the ones that go where you can go really fast, and then there's nothing, literally nothing for miles, which I represented that with a 1-lane road with broken yellow lines and a shoulder that does not have a sidewalk, and it's probably basically the most closest thing you might think of civilization might be the speed limit, telling you that you can go like 55 or something, which is obviously the next thing, which I just used the banner and then metal pole, which while I would like to have more detailed, however, I can't really do that since signs cannot do the job because there's no white signs yet in Minecraft. The next one is something different. This is basically having a multi-lane road, which is in this case 2, and it being divided by a medium, which is a piece of ground that divides a road, and does help in preventing like a car literally drifting off to the other side of the road. So I had that represented by having sandstone slabs stairs, which are pretty useful. Slabs or stairs, either which, depending on the skill you're making, and this is really helpful in getting that detail of like there's as it tries to go closer to the level of the road, which is a little bit lower depending on where you are than the sidewalk. And then we have the tree. Sometimes there'll be grass, sometimes there'll be other stuff, but in this case there's a tree, and this, since it's divided, I'm assuming this is probably part of a roadway that had trees. And then in this next one we have the speed bump. Well, obviously this, unless speed zones are white, I can't really get the different levels, which is probably for the best, since if you go really fast on a really big speed bump, it can really mess up your vehicle and your journey, since luckily we just have it pretty low to the ground. Like if you even go too fast, like which kind of defeats the purpose of the speed bump, which is try to get people to slow down. And then we got our 8th, and we're doing 2 in the same. We're actually doing 3 at once. This is the left turn lane, which is where you turn into lane, and I'm representing this with markings that kind of looks like a 1 if you chopped off a part of it and it's pointing towards the left. And as you go on, once you reach the stoplight, you can turn if it permits it. And then here's the other one, which is the right turn lane, which also can be used as the lane to go straight if there's not a ton of room on the road. And which is showing by basically having a T but chopping it half vertically, unlike Darth Maul, who got cut in half. And so one side points to the direction that continues straight, and the other one points to the right. And this one is the stoplight. If you haven't seen one, I'm not sure what to do for you. And unlike BHS Minecraft, I actually use banners to get the lights. I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't get the arrows. However, it does represent that which one is the arrow, and obviously if I put some more detailing, I can represent which light is the current light, which with banners, which I can make it green or red. Yellow, that might be a challenge, but it's possible. Or even do the change from like red to yellow. No, never mind, that's not really realistic. Yellow to green to yellow to red. And I think that's it for all the tips that can help your roads in your Minecraft world more realistic to the real world.